Welcome to Experience Distilled. John Little and I have combined forces and teamed up to help distillers navigate the current headwinds of the industry. This is our very first episode. I'm super excited and honored to be here with John Little, and thank you for everyone for tuning in. So let's get right into it. John Little, we're excited about Experience Distilled. Tell us a little about yourself.
Sure. I'm the founder of Smooth Ambler Spirits. Sold that business and were exited as an owner in 2021. I've spent the last couple of years consulting for a couple of brands, including Pernod. And then you and I joined forces in late 2025, and here we are.
Yep. Combined together, not to age us, but we have over 35 years of experience in this, and now we get to bring that experience to distillers of all sizes. I like to say I've been drinking for a living for over 20 years and keeping distillers out of trouble. I've worked everywhere from the Buffalo Trace Distillery to MGP when they bought the Seagram's Distillery. I started a distillery, craft distillery software called Whiskey Systems and sold that in 2020. And now we're going to use our combined knowledge and experience to help distillers navigate these headwinds. So John, what's your take on the current market today?
I'm not as down as everybody else is. Yeah, I think first and foremost, let's start with a positive outlook on things. Everybody wants to talk about how bad the business is right now, and certainly there are some struggles. Death by a thousand cuts, economic issues, younger generations not drinking as much, marijuana from a recreational and medical standpoint enter into our market space, the GLP-1s. But I think largely this is an issue of supply. I think we've overproduced for the last 5 to 8 years. I think investors and brands are we're looking at growing their brands to the sky. I think there was some speculative purchasing going on, people trying to buy barrels and flip barrels. We saw a lot of that, especially from maybe 2015 to 2022, 23. And I think we're in a spot right now where we just have too much inventory. And so I think if we didn't have that level of inventory on hand, I think people would be more excited about the than the space. Certainly, we're having some struggles. Certainly, the market is down a little bit, but I think we'd all be talking about that with a much different tone than we would be if supply was in a more reasonable space. So again, I'm not as down as everybody else is about the spirits business and about the whiskey space. I'm excited about the future if people are smart. If people are smart and pivot, we can bring out better brands for the consumers. We can have more mature whiskey. We can have it at a better price. Uh, we can bring exciting things to market with a little more time. We've all been rushed to bring things to market over the last whatever, again, call it 8 years. And I think we're just in a better spot where we can take a little more time, bring out a better product for the consumer, and ultimately we can be more successful as distillers. So, I hate that phrase a win-win, but I really do believe there's an opportunity for people being smart for us to get to a better place as an industry. What
Yeah,
about you?
no, I totally agree. I think one of our objectives with Experience Distilled is to help people take a hard look at everything, right? If you're distributing 15 different products and you're making money on five of them, maybe you should be distributing three, right? You know, to take each one of those headwinds and try to find the silver lining. If you have a source brand, go out and get some high quality, more cost effective barrels out there for as cheap as they've ever been, right? So
There's
yeah,
never
there's
been a better time to buy aged inventory right now,
that's right.
right?
That's right.
It is a great time to buy aged inventory.
That's right. All right. Well, hopefully with Experience Distilled, we can kind of help distillers overcome some of those obstacles, make a little money, whether it be through SKU rationalization or increasing your consumer focus, have rotating cocktails, have different VIP experiences, right? Make sure people are walking in and out of that door and taking advantage of your tasting room, right? State laws have never been more friendly to help you with direct distribution, with online sales. So hopefully, John and I will help the distillers of the world help make some money, and then when the market gets back to a sense of normalcy, I think everyone will be in much better shape. Uh, all right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. This is our very first episode, and then stay tuned for more conversations about the state of the industry, how to make money, and different advices that
We like that
distillers can
part.
take. What?
We like that part. How to make
That's
some
right.
money.
That's right. That's right. Make some money, right? All right. Thanks, everyone. And stay tuned for the next time.